Top four.
Top four pick right now.
I am going to give you top three out of the top four that I'm really certain about.
Prediction once again, the top four teams.
So my top four teams for this year.
Are we actually asking this question?
My top four teams in IPL 2023 are.
Top four, I am going to give you top three out of the top four that I'm really certain about, that I think should make the cut. And over a period of the league stage, I think better teams do end up prevailing. So if I was to look at that, I'm going to pick three for sure out of the top four. Those are Rajasthan Royals, Lucknow Super Giants, and Sunrisers Hyderabad. These three I'm picking of the four. To pick the fourth, I'm split between a Delhi Capitals, a Chennai Super Kings, a Gujarat Titans, and Punjab Kings. So I think between these four teams, one will be that fourth team to join the previous three that I was saying. But again, I know that I have to pick just one team, and I will just for emotional connect that I have with CSK because of MS Dhoni, his captaincy, all of that. So I'm just picking CSK, but I think anyone between Delhi Capitals, Gujarat Titan, or Punjab can replace CSK there.
I think Chennai should be in the top four. Gujarat should be in the top four. Delhi can be in the top four. Punjab can also be in the top four. But it's very difficult to predict because you've got Rajasthan, you've got Lucknow, you got Bangalore. So my top four pick right now is Gujarat, Chennai, Punjab, and Lucknow.
All right, I think last time also we did this exercise, and there were a few things that I got spot on, and there were a few things that I got horribly wrong. So I've been asked to make this prediction once again. The top four teams this season who possibly could make it to the playoffs. First, obviously, no prizes for guessing. I'm going with the Rajasthan Royals, and I have my own reasons also because they don't have much to think about, to be very honest, as far as that impact player is concerned. Because last time also we saw their team. They had 5 bowlers, 6 batsmen, including a wicket keeper. So they just have to. Whenever they are going to be there at the toss, Sanju Samson as captain of the team, he's going to submit 2 teams, both similar, just 2 different impact players or the substitute players. So I think they don't have to think a lot about that impact player. So Rajasthan Royals is one. Chennai Super Kings would be my second team because I believe this could possibly be MS Dhoni's last season as a player, as a captain of this Chennai Super Kings team. So obviously, I would want a champion to go on a high. So Chennai Super Kings, and also I have the other reasons also. The makeup of that team, the kind of players that they have, the all-rounders that they have, so many options to pick from. Then third team, I would go with the Lucknow Super Giants. Last time also, they possibly on paper looked one of the best teams, and this time also they look one of the best teams, at least on paper. Hopefully that can translate on the field as well. So Lucknow Super Giants would be my third team to make it to the playoffs. And then last, the fourth team, I'm going with Punjab Kings this time around because I think maybe it is time they can do something special with this franchisee, with the new makeup of this team under Shikhar Dhawan. He also has a lot to prove. I think he would also be itching to get on the field and get some runs under his belt and lead from the front. So these are my 4 teams who I think can actually make it to the playoffs: Rajasthan, Chennai, Lucknow, and Punjab.
Are we actually asking this question? For one, it feels like it was 2022. I mean, feels like just yesterday we were having this exact same discussion, and at least one of those 4 teams, my answer is not going to change. Obviously, I, of all people, would believe that Kolkata Knight Riders will be one of the 4 teams to make it into the playoffs. Obviously, I think in fact if we're asking for team predictions who are winning it as well, they're going to be my pick for very obvious reasons. They're the team closest to my heart. Korbolo Pujitpo all the way. 2-time champs, maybe 3-time champs. So that's my first pick for the qualifiers who are making it to that position. Other teams, let's see. I think CSK definitely, they've assembled a very strong looking team, lots of all-rounders, lots of batting options. I think the kind of options they have, the impact player could potentially be something of a game changer for them, because I think they do have some good options a lot of the time, though they don't necessarily get game time. Now though you might see an Indian player get some game time due to, of course, the impact player option. So KKR, CSK, I'm going to go with Lucknow Super Giants because they too have a very solid side. I think their form kind of petered out towards the later parts of last year, but I mean, they looked very good even last year, and they've obviously added a few players, and I think they look even stronger. And I think my other pick would be, and this might seem like an unpopular one, I think Gujarat Titans will not be making it. So my 4th pick, I think I'm going to go with, let's see, I think I'll go with the Delhi Capitals because I really like how that side looks. Yes, they do have 1 or 2 small issues. Obviously, Rishabh Pant's absence means, person behind the stumps would be a bit of a concern, but otherwise this team is very settled. And David Warner, they have a captain who has previously come from behind, against all odds, led a side to the IPL. So I think that's my 4. So if we're going over it again, KKR, CSK, Lucknow Super Giants, and of course Delhi Capitals. These are my 4 teams.
My top 4 teams in IPL 2023 are Chennai Super Kings. Obviously, apart from the jersey, MS Dhoni's team can do the unthinkable yet again. Consider this, 2020, they almost finished at the bottom, won in 2021. Repeated the same fate in 2022, they may win it in 2023. 5-time champions, loading very much. My second team is, it may be a shocker, RCB, Royal Challengers Bangalore. Virat Kohli has finally found the mojo. Can he do one better than 2016? I think so. So this could be Royal Challengers Bangalore's year. Isala Cup Namde? Maybe. It might happen. My third team in the top 4 is Gujarat Titans. Hardik Pandya with that Midas touch of captaincy. He is truly emerging as one of the best. Plus the depth that Gujarat Titans have when it comes to the batting and the bowling. It makes them potent, and they are favourites to defend their title in 2023. My 4th team, it may be slightly controversial, but I will say it is Rajasthan Royals. Why controversial? Because they almost came close to the summit in 2022. They lost in the final to a determined Gujarat Titans. Maybe in this IPL 2023, they can erase 15 years of pain. After all, they do have some match winners.
So my top 4 teams for this year are going to be the Chennai Super Kings, the Delhi Capitals, last year defending champions Gujarat Titans, and I'm going to go with the Rajasthan Royals, the finalists of last year. Why the Chennai Super Kings? Well, let's say history has it, every time that they have a bad season, the following season they bounce back in some manner. So I'm expecting something similar to happen. Also, it's being touted to be Mahendra Singh Dhoni's last season. I hope it's not, but if it is to be, then I'd like to see him leave on a high. The Delhi Capitals, well, again, just narrowly missed out on last year as far as the playoffs go. They look like a team which can make the most out of the conditions at the Kotla, and I'm expecting a lot out of David Warner and Prithvi Shaw right up top, and then you've got the pace of Nokia as well. So I'm expecting this Delhi unit. They don't look very menacing, but I still feel that they have the right balance in the side to go ahead and make it to the top 4. The Rajasthan Royals, again finalists from last year, look like a very balanced team, and as we've been saying it on Sports Day, they look like the team that have their top 11, their playing 11 absolutely sorted, and they look very balanced as a unit. So Gujarat, again, very good squad, again top heavy, but they've got the right bowling as well. Nobody expected them to go ahead and lift the title last year, but they did that, and they didn't have that pressure last year. This year, the defense title, just to defend that title, they could just feel that pressure, but I do expect them to cope up with it because they've got the likes of Rashid, they've got Hardik, they've got somebody like Shubman also in the side, so it look like a very complete team to me.